Hey guys, Pitmarthroy here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. In the last episode, we caught up with Alencia and Tabarn's group, and they met Geoffrey, and a guy from last game that we just now know, actual unit know, is Bastion. Really quickly, if I sound off in this episode, it's because I have a little bit of a cold, and I have gotten over it, mostly. But this level will mostly be speeding up and playing music, and you will see why, so... yeah. Oh yeah, and I think you want either 3,000 or 30,000 gold before this level starts. I think it's only 3 though. So yes, we're gonna take down Azuka. Guy's such a weirdo. Sorry about that. If I'm not talking much, it's because it's not good for my throat right now. Ugh. Alright, this guy right here, Volk. Hold on. Oh, I hate being sick. Anyway, Volk is an assassin, which is a very good unit. Obviously, he's a fantastic unit. I mean, look at those stats. That's just plain ridiculous. Especially for, like, you know, a knife wielder. Those are really good stats. Look at the skill and specials, or not special, speed. That's pretty good. Stillness. It's like an upgraded version of Shade. Lethality, can kill with a single strike, does not always work. But yeah, he's a good unit. To get him, you need to either use Bastion or Alencia. I'm going to use Alencia just because she's closer. And talk to him. Okay, yeah, you need 3,000 gold. If you give him 3,000 gold... yeah, why do you need so much money? 100,000, I'll tell you what. Basically, for all the questions into his actual background, they cost a lot more money. So, yeah, you don't really get to have much of a background story about him. If you play Path of Radiance, you're going to get a lot better background on him. Basically, he was originally hired by Grail, Ike's father, to protect Ike in case he ever died, which he did. And then eventually tell him about the medallion and all that good stuff. So yeah. So let's actually get into attacking here. Alright, so what you want to do is kind of form a barrier, basically. And Izuku will constantly keep respawning enemies over and over. And, I mean, like, over and over, for 75 turns over and over. So, that's why I said put all of your characters you want to level up in here. Because they can just gain massive amounts of EXP just by grinding. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's helpful, but it's ridiculous how much power you can get out of it. It's insane. So, yeah, that's what you wanted to do, basically. So, I'm just going to kind of show you the defense position you probably want to stick with. Now, let's go ahead and use this. And then once I get to that position, I'm just gonna speed up and play music. Yeah, so they're all Lagoos units. There's dragons, there's birds, there's tigers, you know, the whole deal. Azuka is a summoner, which, go back, thank you. It's basically dark arts, but it's not like what your dark mages would evolve into, aka druids. They would evolve into dark sages and then arc sages like every other sage except for light. He has Balberith, which is dark magic of the highest order, so yes, it is the strongest skill that you have. He also has Rewarp, which he will use. He'll rewarp to, like, down here, you know, over here, up here, mostly up here. So you kind of have to spread your attacks out once you get to him, but we'll get to that later. So, we're going to form that defensive position I was talking about right now. I shouldn't probably have to tell you how to do this, but I'm just going to say it right now anyway. Obviously, your defense, you want to consist it of people that have high defense and good evasion. So, you know, Nephany, Edward, even like a really high-powered archer like Shinan, you're probably going to be alright with him too, just because not a lot's going to hit him, just because, you know, such high evasion and all. Obviously, you're going to want to use Tabarn for evasion. I mean, hello? That one's pretty obvious. If you want to move Valencia again, you can always use Rayson and just use Galder on him. Or use Galder on her. I don't know why I said him. Probably because Rayson's a guy, but whatever. And, you know, you can move Valencia as well. Let's see, defense 24, defense 19 plus 3, which is 21. Best number ever. Or no, 22. What is wrong with me? So yeah, after you get all that set up, because except for dragons, who now have a range of 2 in this game, and the birds, which can pass through your defense, nothing else is going to be able to get by you. So you can just put any other unit you want behind and just equip them with a ranged weapon. You know, hand axe, you know, any kind of mage or sage would work, obviously. So after that, you kind of have free range, you know, just do whatever. If your defense position can hold through one turn, then yeah, you're pretty good. They usually don't come down over here, but they can occasionally. And this weapon right here, P.E.K.K.A. shots, yeah, that's the best throwing knife you can get in the game, and it is better than the stiletto. So, just wanted you to know that, I guess. Stop scrolling through. Thank you. So, as long as this defense holds out, I will just end the turn here. So, if this works, I'm just going to speed up and play music for the rest of it. Because you guys should figure out how to just grind here, you know. Just, like, don't move. Let them come to you. If you need to go over to them, then go ahead, but for the beginning parts, it's just better to let them come to you. And you'll probably see a little bit of what I mean by that in the speeding up thing. And I'm not going to be, like, talking throughout that. I'm probably just going to play some music with it. And I know some people might have issues with that. And FYI, if you don't like the music, I have an idea. Turn it off. I've actually seen people like, I don't like the music you used while saying you were going to speed up and play music. I've seen that for other LPers. And you're like, I don't mean to be really smarter than you, but why don't you just turn the sound off? And no, I was not about to curse. I was just about to say turn the volume off. Not the other F word, which actually V and F. Whatever. So he will constantly resummon over and over. It's like each turn he will resummon. It's ridiculous how long this can go on. So with that, I bid you adieu, and let the speeding up and play music-ing stuff commence. Have at it.